I'm here for the Southern Inyo Fire Department fundraiser. I'm in Tecopa, California. This is hopping here. I'm just gonna pull right in here, see if I can find a place to park. So are you guys the poker hunt guys or no? You're just hanging out?
Yeah, we're just hanging out.
So
we're lying to each other.
You can sign up for the poker run.
Okay.
And then you go to these different places and pick up a card.
Yeah.
And you come back here later on tonight. It'll be here like 4 o'clock, I think.
That's the right.
And then you turn in your cards, and then they decide who wins.
Well, I just want to participate, so I just kind of was wondering what it's about. Is it educational or is it just kind of a fun thing?
Well, I mean, it could be a little educational.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Southern Inyo Fire Protection District, has a 1,200 square mile area of service. So what we're trying to do is show off the different communities and all the cool stuff that happens within our area of service. And to show you in the process what a huge amount of territory we have to cover. We have 10 stops on the map, and it goes from Death Valley Junction, which is 45 miles that way, something like that, where the Amargosa Opera House.
Yes, I have been there.
You've been there.
Yeah.
So you can go out there. You don't have to, but and then coming through Shoshone at the Shoshone Museum, and down through Tecopa, there's Delight's Barbecue down there. You're right now at number 4. Number 5 is the weather station. Number 6 is right next to the weather station, what we call Restaurant Row. Death Valley Brewing, I believe, should be open. Kit Fox should be open. Then there's Cynthia's, which is further down the Old Spanish Trail Highway. And at 1:30, they're doing a California pack mule demonstration there. And then there is our new firehouse. Which you go a little past Cynthia's and you turn on Furnace Creek Road, go up a little ways, and you look for a big brown water tower and a rundown old double-wide trailer.
Okay.
And then you look for the picture of what we're going to transform that into. And then you'll know why we're asking you for money.
Okay. Got it.
You only have to visit 5 places to get a hand. If you go to 7 places, you can take Best 5 out of 7. You have to bring it back by 4 o'clock.
Here's the Southern Inyo fire rig.
Yeah, they're so wonderful.
So this is the line for the Wonder Hussy photo op. She's in there behind that guy somewhere, taking photos with folks. So this is obviously the most popular event in our place. You can... All right, so I'm going to participate in the poker game. I think I will go to the Shoshone Museum. So that's my first stop, and then most of the rest of them are local. So it should be relatively easy to get a hand of 5 or 6 cards. The other one I might do is Ross's Mine. That's a little bit out of the way. All right, let's do it. All right, so I am currently at stop number 2, which is the Shoshone Museum. And this one up in Amargosa is a long way away. That's the one I'm going to skip. Photo guys are loving the poker hunt thing. So this is the museum over here. So this is where they have the SR-71 exhibit that was just declassified recently. So that's a really cool thing to see. So it's worth coming here, even if there isn't a separate reason to do so.
Somebody ought to use Hungarian guy, right? Yeah. How you doing, sir?
Good. What was your name?
John.
John. I came to see you in January.
Okay.
And that was just when the SR-71
right.
exhibit was.
Exactly. Yeah,
so I'm here for the poker thing and the Wonder Hussy thing. So yeah, I
You don't
didn't.
really have a 4 of spades.
Yeah, I didn't do so good on the first draw.
Well, unless you draw number 4 or 5 of clubs.
You never
Good
know.
luck. 6 of clubs. That's an
we got
excellent
clubs.
draw.
Okay. Yeah, because if I get a 5.
Straight flush draw. Yeah. Or flush or straight. That's a great card, sir.
Yeah. So I will leave another donation, but do you still have the SR-71? Yeah. He's going to be here for a while? Yeah. I've told some folks about it. So.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. And
Have
it's
fun, John.
John.
Yes.
Paul.
Hey,
Take
Paul,
care.
what channel do you have?
It's called Fiesta Adventures.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you a YouTuber? Yeah.
Wendy Bill Adventures.
It's got all this stuff, you know. It's so cool.
Is this the one that's up on a CIA plane that's up on a mountain?
Yeah, was it like a mile from here?
Yeah, right.
And so, of course, what happens is, you know, the government comes in and cleans up right after.
Yes, but they left some behind.
But there's always little chunks. So this guy went in afterward and collected every little tiny piece of artifacts that you could find, and they just hung on to them. But then they told him, yeah, you can keep them, but you can't show them to anybody. And then finally, just a couple of months ago, it was declassified, and so now they're able to show it. So this is really unique. So we're in Shoshone, and it was only like, I think, a mile up the road that way.
Is that right?
Where it crashed, yeah.
Oh, 'cause
Yeah.
it seems so remote when I've seen YouTube
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
There's a log book that you can sign.
Yeah.
And I think a little plaque or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But it's so cool. And the other big deal is this woolly mammoth bone. That's pretty rare. So I got a 6 of clubs. So I got 4 clubs and a 6 of clubs. So John tells me that's not a bad draw. 1937 plate. This looks like a 37 Chevy. There's the famous crowbar saloon. All right, so this is stop number 3. It's going to be the Tecopa Brewing Company. I just happen to be right outside the laundromat, and also where this old kind of resto rod lays, which is pretty cool. So this is just right outside of the where the brewery is. I hope I've got the correct brewery.
All right, friend. Well,
Yeah.
go and enjoy it. We
Yeah.
are a 21-room resort. If you want to go and check out our hot springs and
Oh,
mineral
you're
water,
part of
I
that?
do recommend taking a tour up at the top of
Okay,
it.
beautiful. Thank you.
All right, friend.
I'll be back for a beer later. Okay, so now we're going to the Kid Fox. How do you?
There's a big lineup.
Oh, for this? Okay. Okay, so that was a bit of a nightmare, but on the bright side, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 4 clubs. So I think I've lost my chance at a straight flush, but I have a chance at a flush, so it's looking good.
How are you? Are you here
Howdy.
for a card? Or you doing some interviews? Or
Well, I'm just checking it out.
Okay.
I'm here for the, sorry about my voice, but I'm here for the Southern Inyo Fire thing. I made a donation, and I just want to check out what's going on here today. And
excellent.
yeah.
So this is part of what's called the Community Environmental Monitoring Program.
Okay.
It's funded by the National Nuclear Security Administration, which is part of the Department of Energy, and it's administered by the Desert Research Institute, which is the organization I work for.
Okay.
We are the nonprofit environmental research arm of the Nevada System of Higher Education.
Okay.
So they fund us, and we run the network, which includes 24 stations that are set up in communities and ranch sites around the Nevada National Security Site, which most people know as the Nevada Test Site. It's where the United States tested nuclear weapons for several decades, up until 1992. And this program gives the public a hands-on role in the monitoring process. So we have 2 people that live in each community, sometimes multi-generationally, who take on the role of being trained about what we know about ionizing radiation, what are the natural sources, what are the man-made sources, what do we really know about health effects, so that they can be the primary communicators in their community for any questions they might get about either past testing out on the test site or current activities that are going on now, and hopefully give the public confidence that the monitoring program is real and valid and transparent. But also, it's a whole different level of trust for somebody from the federal government to come out and say we're monitoring and everything's okay, or even someone such as myself associated with the university system, which hopefully we have a high level of credibility, but I'm still removed in time and place from when that testing was going on.
Right.
And so these are people that have grown up in these communities that understand the culture of those communities and the various beliefs and can treat that in a sensitive way to convey the knowledge they've learned from this program and connect people to scientific information.
And so these folks are volunteers then, or?
They're not quite volunteers. They
Okay.
actually get a monthly stipend that's around $250.
Okay.
Because they come out at least 3 times a week, make sure everything seems to be functioning. They write down some readings. They collect air filter samples once every 2 weeks. Those go to an independent lab, and they're analyzed for gross alpha and beta radiation, as well as gamma spectroscopy, so your background gamma radiation.
Yeah.
And then we report those results back to the communities, and it also gets reported in an annual publication that's accessible to the public everywhere.
So there's stations like this, there's multiple?
Yes.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll give you one of these brochures. And each one of these triangles represents a community either surrounding or downwind from the Nevada National Security Site. So every one of those communities has a site just like this with a little interpretive display It also has the contact information for the local members who manage that station. So you can contact them either by email or phone directly to find out about the program.
So let me grab a card here.
Oh, yeah.
I've got kind of a flush going.
Oh, yep. Is the right suit or no?
No, but...
Oh, okay.
Okay, thanks, Dad. Have a good one. What's your name?
Pat Puckett?
Pat Puckett?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that a lot. I was
Sandy Meadows. Which one on the?
No, the northern one. You know the northern one?
Yeah, my friend's son worked.
Yeah, it's a horse place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but that demo was amazing. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
That was. I've never quite heard anything like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about my voice. I'm having a little trouble with it, but
Yeah, Sandy Meadows is cool.
yeah. So I've done.
I like packing. Packing's an art.
Yeah, it's kind of old school Sierra hiking. People still do it, but now we have so much modern lightweight gear.
Yeah.
It's not as popular. But back in the day, stuff was so heavy that you needed to have.
Thing was brought in by packing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yosemite on Half Dome, that cable up the rock, hauled in by mules.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. You probably don't know if you know about it or not, but there's a cable that it was continuous. So they would put 2 loops on a mule and then go back to the next one and put 2 more. Get it?
Yeah.
And it just went all the way through 20-some mules.
And they just pull.
And there was a dip in the trail that they went off their feet for about this far.
Yeah. So do they do it with helicopters now, or are they still?
Now,
Yeah.
no, there's still a pack. The government has a pack station.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's a concessionaire for trail rides and stuff. They still go to the high country camps that are already set up for the summer.
Yes.
They still do that.
Yeah, because they bring up all those.
That's
all
what
that-
I did. I just had to get the dudes from point A to point B.
Okay. So you've worked there.
I worked
Yeah.
in Yosemite and I worked up in the Tetons and went into
Oh, wow.
Yellowstone from the back.
Yeah. Yeah. And now are you staying here? Or?
I live over here in Weldon out by this side of Bakersfield up in the hills.
Okay.
I'm at the very last Sierra Nevada mountain looking at it.
Okay.
I don't live in the Sierra.
Yeah. So how long does it take you to get here?
5 hours.
Okay. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive.
You here for the poker ride?
I am, darling. How are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
I'm Angie.
Angie, Paul. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. This is Danny.
Hi, Danny.
And so we can just go right in that building.
I
Okay.
thought I had the fire truck parked more visible. I just parked over there. When I pulled up, I came in this way and I did my
The funny thing is, I've only been here once and my memory's all messed up.
So is mine.
And I just thought the water thing was like far from town. Or maybe I took a roundabout way to get here. So I was looking for the water thing and I thought I had a long ways to go, and there it is right there.
Now
So-
we got a good landmark out there, that water tank. We got to remember is watch for the water tank, and you found it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're doing the poker thing inside?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
right in there.
So where's your new place gonna be? It's gonna be over there?
Right up right here. Yeah, our helipad will be right
Down in that corner over
over
there.
there.
Our building would be on the other side.
Okay.
Of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll go through. Hopefully we're going to get one calls review too at the same time.
Yeah.
We waited a lot of years to do something.
Yeah. Well, I'm here because of Wonder House.
Yeah, everybody I think
Yeah.
out here, she
So
is great, man.
She did a really great
Yeah.
thing for you guys.
She has.
Yeah.
She did great since she moved out here. And
Yeah.
everything. I mean,
So I'm seeing there's I came here. I didn't expect there to be so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew there was going to be a good
lot,
turnout,
yeah,
but
I didn't
but-
know how it was going to go this year. Last year we had a pretty decent year for it being right after COVID and stuff. And
Yeah.
we did all right.
yeah.
It was one of our better years this year. I think we're going to top that.
Oh man, that would be kind of awesome.
Yeah. One that we're gonna.
Oh yeah.
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 Unless you want a solid one, that's all I.
No, That's all right.
Yeah, we're going for this effect. Actually, they've added another 20
Oh,
foot
wow.
to it, so they've got an open carport on the end of it.
Oh cool.
And hopefully it's got. It seems like it might come together this
You got
time.
enough room for 3 vehicles or 2 or?
Yeah, we'll be able to put
6 of them in there.
Oh,
yeah,
because it's long enough. Okay, cool.
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
bays big enough too. Guys, hopefully it'll work out. I mean, we'd be happy with anything to get the equipment out of the damn side.
You can give me a club if you want.
Been over there. There's a trestle, which is in this canyon here by the Grant.
So, where's the trestle? Is that by the big tailings there?
The 3 group here.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just to that side of it, kind of behind the little.
Okay, so you don't see it, but it's in that area.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's this old cement building here?
That was the vault from the mine.
Oh wow. I'm gonna check that out.
This area was in operation for 85 years.
Oh wow.
In various states.
Yeah.
Of operation.
Cool. How many tours is Ross doing today?
He said he would do one more at 4 if there was enough people interested, but he's done. This is his 3rd one so far.
Now, is that his book or is that somebody else's book?
It's somebody else's book,
Uh-huh.
but they sell it at the Shoshone Museum.
And it's all about the mines in the area and
Yes,
stuff?
these mines right here. These 4 plus the gun site, and he also talks about the first mine here was the Balance and the Acme, which is over on the other side.
I see.
There.
Oh, no kidding.
Cool.
Yeah, so we've got the gun site and the Apex that's over there, and that's the ore bin of the War Eagle right there.
Yeah. All right, so here's the old vault. Let's see. The inside of the vault looks like. Lots of bullet holes, of course. All right, so that was a little disappointing. Kind of wanted to meet Ross. And I also realized it would be nice to take a tour of the mines. So that's just not happening today. I don't have enough time, and I missed the last tour. So maybe I'll, contact Ross and check it out some other time. That'll be fun. But otherwise, the poker thing has been a lot of fun. So I just got one more to go. I need to get a club. If I don't get a club, then I'm kind of skunked. Alright everyone, thanks for coming along on this great adventure. I had a really good time taking part in the Southern Inyo District Fireman Fundraiser out of Tecopa. I did the poker game, that was super fun. Met a lot of people, talked to a lot of people. Everything was cool. The only disappointments were that I wanted to meet Wonder Hussey and Ross, and both of them were super busy doing what they do. They've contributed a lot. Overall, it was a great event. I had fun, could have stuck around a little longer.